Okay, so here's it all put together. Have my keys, just washed my hands, so I'm good to go get in the car. I double checked everything, made sure that it's all tight. Make sure that your cap is on, dipstick is down, your mass airflow sensor is plugged in. Make sure you do that before you put your key in. If you don't, you're gonna see a check engine light that's gonna stay there until you drive what is normally 15 miles if you had plugged it back in. Otherwise, it tends to stay on for a long time. So, you want to make sure you plug that back in. I have everything put back in, I have everything tight. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go and start the car, and then we should be good to go. So, okay, I'm back. And now that we have managed to start the car after we have put everything back in, I have no check engine lights, I have nothing new showing up on my dash. So that means that we have done everything correctly. So what we're going to do now is, what we just did is we ran the car for, about 45 seconds. What it does is it helps heat up the oil. So that makes it a little bit thinner. And we are going to take one last oil reading before we wrap this up. So, push it all the way back in, pull it back out, and our reading is now the slightest bit low. So, if that makes any sense, basically what there's a bunch of ducts that run in here, and your oil is constantly pumping through it. When you drain your oil, it drains it all out of that. So until you run the car, it doesn't pump it back through. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil back in it. But other than that, we are done. We have just completed a full oil change. We've cleaned the air filter, and we have done the spark plugs. So for the most part, those are some fairly basic things that almost anybody should know how to do.